So, I heard some analogies that you use about God and stuff. Are you religious?
I don't know if I'm religious, but I believe in God.
You believe in God.
I believe in God.
And what would you say a belief in God or a higher power, what would you say how the importance of that on the journey to success? What would you have to say about that?
For me personally, it's quintessential, meaning it's paramount. Everything is God. I mean, we come from there. I believe we are creation. We are created. We're spirit beings living in this avatar, this body that we get to exist on this plane. And for me, like when I surrender to that, and it's not easy to do.
No.
Like when I'm on my knees, right, I feel the most peace. And when and then when I stay in that energy, success is like, it just flows. Yep. It only becomes when I start to think it's all about me and I'm trying to do it on my own that life starts to get very difficult. And, for those of you that don't know much about a spiritual journey or you don't know what's going on, here's my suggestion. Read everything that you can. Read it all. Don't take someone's word for it. Don't take my word for it. Don't take Kane's word for it. Study for yourself. Study the Quran. Study the Bible. Study the Torah. Study everything you can. You're just going to grow, and never be afraid to challenge your belief system.
Question everything.
Question everything. It only is going to make you better. And here's what I've learned. It just strengthens my belief.
Yes.
And then sometimes I go, all right, well, I was wrong. Wow, I didn't know that. I got new information. Don't be afraid to let that go. Sometimes so many of us are so stuck in a dogma or so possessed by an ideology that we don't even like. It's not serving us, but it's programmed in our mind because we haven't broken out of it. And the way to break out of it is truly stop listening to everyone around you. Start going internal and study for yourself. That for me set me free and put me on this path.
Yeah, when it comes to knowledge, I spent, before I had made money, I probably spent like 3 years reading all the self-development books. And a lot of people are like, how are you so wise? It's like, because I learned, right? Knowledge is power, and in this information age, it's really an information war against us. And they're trying to feed us the wrong information, disinformation when it comes to absolutely everything. I think it honestly is a spiritual war against us. It is a physical war against us. We're being poisoned from every way, shape, and form. And it's truly something that you need to empower yourself and dig into yourself and question, where do your beliefs come from? Because a lot of us have been implanted with the beliefs, whether it's from our parents, whether it's from people at school, whether it's from the entertainment industry. And you have to question where these beliefs spawn from. And you also have to understand that, the devil speaks in your voice, but the angel is the voice from afar. And that's something that I learned while trying to deal with my, with my anger and temptations, right? Like the devil speaks in your voice and you'll hear it loud and clear. But that voice from afar is the one you need to listen to.
The quiet voice.
Yes.
It's like the devil comes to you beautiful.
Yeah.
Lucifer is beautiful, not ugly. When we think, oh, I'm going to see it right away. It's like we envision like this, horned beast that's ugly and dripping and smelly. And that's not how it comes to us.
No.
So I would say prize, if you can guard your heart.
Yes.
Guard your heart. Make your character, the foundation of your journey in entrepreneurship or building a career, or even if you're a micro entrepreneur, or you're even a part of someone else's company. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of times I think these younger guys are like, I have to be an entrepreneur. I have to be. Being an entrepreneur is one of the hardest things. It's like you work harder than everybody else. You're the last person to eat. You're the last person to get paid if you're doing it right. It's not for everyone. And it's not. It's like I know people who, and I used to like think employees were stupid, because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business. It's like, how dumb was that when I was younger? I know a lot of people who've worked for other companies, worked for good guys like you, Kane, who've learned and grown and became wealthy as a result of attaching themselves to somebody or an organization that's going somewhere, and then just practicing proper money management.
Yeah.
Having a financial intelligence and then investing properly. And that's even a safer way to do it. Being an entrepreneur is, man, you're risking. The risk taker, you're risking all. It's either feast or famine. You're either going to be wealthy or homeless. Yeah. And, don't be hard on yourself if for right now at this phase of your life you have to be an employee, you have to work for somebody. But here's what I would suggest. If you have to work for someone, find someone who's really doing it. You know, someone like Kane. I'd say Kane.
Thank you, brother.
Look, you're doing it. You're sharp. You have your head. You have a good head on your shoulders. You're moving in the right direction. You actually care about people. So if you find someone like that, you can work with them, and their goal is to lift you up, and you can learn all that you can. And do it. Do the best you can for that job. Pretend it's your business. Work for it like it's your business. And I can tell you what, the blessings that will pour from that, you can't even imagine.
It's crazy.